Hi, Leo, and welcome back to Silky Intuitive. My name is Nancy. This reading is part of the energy series that I am developing over at my Vimeo channel. Here on YouTube, for all of you freebie watchers, this is actually an update from a reading I did last year called Should I Stay, Should I Go? The focus, work, home, relationships, social engagements, friendships, anything that is outside the realm of love relationship. And sometimes it does cross over into the love territory. If it does, we'll pick it up over at my Vimeo channel and give you a more broad picture of what things look like. Over there, the reading is called Have I Found the Right One? Okay, now, Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising. If you want a reading meant just for you, reach out to me through my Weebly website, and I will get back to you as soon as I possibly can to get the invoicing going so that you can get a reading meant just for you. Your life questions, your life concerns. If you want to look at that Vimeo love reading, well, that link is also down below. And if you do need to get a hold of me and can't get through using my website contact form, send me an email. Okay, so let's see what's going on for Leo. Also, I've got a deck of cards for clarifiers. First, let's look at the first position, your present work situation. The Six of Swords, moving on. So some of you are contemplating making a move around your career. It may be already in the works. It may be part of what you are considering. Currently, for many of you, there's a situation either through work, socially, clubs, like I said, engagements, group activities, anything like that, where things may be difficult or you're just feeling that it's time to move on from a situation. It's what starts this reading out for you. So for whoever leaving and moving on is a situation, this may be for you. In the second position, is there anything blocking you from moving on, Leo? Deception and envy. So along with a need or a desire to move on, we have deceiving and liars around you. People maybe not being completely honest and open, or maybe this is self-deception. But whatever it is that's creating an energy of moving on around you, it's also tied into deception, lies, disagreements. It is taking on a bit of a dark nature for Leo here. The next position. What are my strengths? Temptation. This is really going to a very dark place, Leo. Leo may be addicted, may be deeply, deeply, deeply addicted to something. Or you're dealing with someone in a situation where there's a very deep addiction and overwhelming obsession. Something here is negative and dark, and it continues in your situation. Some of you are dealing with a situation where you're just almost, it feels like a primal scream, just saying, get me out of here. It feels very deep and extremely emotional from your perspective. In the fourth position, is there a reason to stay? Authority. Maybe this is an employer, even though things around seem to be going a bit chaotic in your work situation. Someone in a place of authority is probably going to try to make some sort of negotiation with you to convince you to stay when something is very much going badly in your surroundings. I think for some of you, you're feeling day to day, it just gets worse and worse. The person in here that is being represented by the devil, I don't know if the devil is your authority figure in your working place, the boss. Is this the reason you feel the need to leave? He's also going to try to convince you to stay. Maybe he realizes that you truly kind of hold things together within the workplace, especially in a situation that feels very much out of control. In the fifth position, what are the benefits to staying? There aren't any. Emotional loss, sorrow. There's always the part where you know that leaving is the right thing to do. I think that's where the 2 cups standing is really at. I really think that for some of you, dealing with this really, it feels like a horrendous situation. For some of you, you've just kind of reached your limit with this. I can even say that before I reach the end of this, leaving is probably priority number 1 for some of you. Getting out as soon as possible. I think getting a new job, maybe within the same company, but away from this disastrous work situation. I still feel the sense of loss here. It's got you in a place where you're just ready to pack up your desk and flee. Next. Is anything blocking you from progressing where you are? This is where a promotion comes in within the same company but working under someone else. See? That's what this is. For some of you, whoever this is talking about. This disastrous situation may be rectified with an offer from someone of a high authority to keep you there because they know you probably do the bulk of the work. You are probably the best person that they have in your department, but this disastrous situation has probably shed a bad light on everyone. But this is saying that your light is going to be brighter than everyone else's. I think there will be an authority figure who steps up and tries to rectify things, tries to make things better for you in a department or an environment that feels like it's collapsing on in whatever situation that is, whether it's at home, whether it's with family members in your house, whether it's the house itself. I think there is not only help, but there's also promotion, especially if this is a work situation. If it's a living situation, I think you're just going to have a better opportunity for you as far as the living arrangement goes. Next, which are the strengths I should play to? Emotional withdrawal. It's not exactly a strength. Under this temptation, I think what you're really doing here is taking a moment or 10 or 20 in this situation to clear your mind, to see, visualize exactly where you stand and make a solid decision. I think somewhere in you, you really need to take a great big breath and decide whether or not someone's offer, which may look good in some aspects, but may not be the necessary direction. There's a need for examination here. Do I want to do this or don't I? In a very chaotic situation, there's definitely an examination of the situation and truth maybe being exposed in the situation, and the need to get out of a very, very dark, kind of dismal work situation. Outcome, should I stay? I think this is more relating to somebody's work or career than anything else. Maybe if you're in a bad living situation, this may actually be happening around you. Okay, one more thing. Should I stay? The outcome. The balance. So, I do think in this situation, if you do decide to stay, there's a sense of well-being that returns to your situation. So I think if this is an offer within the company to move you to another department, I think staying will probably be beneficial. On the other hand, if this is a situation where you no longer want to be involved in whatever this is, you're kind of packing up your stuff and you're calling it a day and you're going to walk a new path. You're going to find a new way to make success happen in your life in whatever situation this is. And the leaving is actually going to bring more balance, more steadiness. Let's see what we've got here. If there's a clarifier, I need it now. We've got the struggle, which is obvious that it's there. The Three of Cups. Somebody may be dealing in a workplace where someone is a heavy drinker. If they're drinking on the job and they're acting a fool. They're making the workplace difficult. This could be somebody who is behaving socially unacceptable, as if they carry a flask in their purse, or we've got someone with serious addiction problems here who has a habit. It's a situation where somebody behaves badly within the workplace, connected for some of you around indulging, overindulging. Somebody drinks, somebody smokes heroin, crack, whatever the hell they do. This is someone who's got chemical issues, maybe behavioral issues. It's affecting the workplace and it's affecting their work behavior, their production level. I think in some ways this is telling me that person is going to be terminated. If it's a superior of yours, I really think that's where this promotion comes in. I see within your company, if you are living this situation out at work, I think for some of you that one person's bad behavior is another person's big step up, big promotion after somebody really messes up badly here. Their risk and their foolishness actually leads to a brand new beginning for you. So this is a really good conclusion to this. I think if the one situation is removed, everything else will fall into place. Now I'm going to go over to Vimeo and I'm going to do a love reading just for you. And until the next time, Leo, if you want to reach me, again, send me an email, go to my website. All the information you need to contact me is there. And Vimeo for the love reading. And until the next time, thank you, Leo. Be well and peace.